I'm going to do a quick ambient exposure here, just see what's happening, kind of the graphics of our shot. You'll be able to see that if we properly expose for Keith in the foreground, we're actually overexposing quite a bit from our meter reading, and you'll see the sky gets really washed out, and it's not a very exciting photograph. So what I like to do is I look through the camera, and based on my reflective light meter reading in camera, I underexpose by about a stop. So I'm going to take a look at that exposure. We've got a great blue sky, and we've got some nice warm sunlight coming in. This is going to be a really nice shot. So I'm going to bring my softbox into the shot here. You can also put this on a stand if you want, but it's nice when you got someone else that's just a pair of hands, because you can make subtle adjustments to the light as you're working. So let's go ahead and pop that light on. Great, let's drop it down just a little bit and then tip it that way just a touch. Tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it. Good, right there. And I'm going to turn this on so our commander mode is working, and this is now triggering that speed light. Oh, that's looking great. Love it. Get a little smile there. Good, and let's get one more good one, a little laugh, ha ha. And relax. I love shooting environmental portraits. The first ingredient is you have to have a good environment to shoot in. Here we found some dramatic architecture. We've got this great archway. Oftentimes when I have sky, I underexpose the sky and then bring a big flash in up close, big soft light to put dramatic light on my subject matter. And I'll set up my camera, I'll turn all the flashes and everything off and just shoot an ambient exposure based on my initial meter reading. From that point, I start to overexpose a little bit, evaluate the light. In this case, by overexposing, having a good skin tone on Keith, the background was completely blown out. We lost all the drama. So what I did is actually underexposed from the ambient by about 2 stops, and then brought the softbox in for a big main light. Between those two things, you're creating an image that the human eye can't see. You have a deep blue sky with an underexposed ambient, and then you're overexposing that flash just slightly to create a beautiful dramatic light on the subject, and you end up with a really interesting portrait.